Hiya, I thought I'd come in and speak to you today because I had a car accident and I need to see if you could possibly do an estimate for me.
Yeah, whenever the customer walks through the door, what I try to find out is the customer the fault for the accident or is the customer not the fault for the accident? What happened to you?
I was sitting at a junction and someone drove into the back of me. I wasn't moving or anything.
What I would personally recommend is we go along down the route of crash services. Crash services are an accident management company. They will take the claim on board and process a hold to claim directly against the other party's insurance, keeping it away from your insurance. And explain to them that crash services are an accident management company, a company that will take their claim on board and process the claim directly against the other guilty party.
Well, my insurance company said that I needed to use an approved repairer.
Yes, you'll find that the insurance company will have a list of approved repairs that they want to try to steer you in a direction of. What we've got to get through to the customer is that basically it's their car and it's their rights where the car goes to be repaired, not the insurance companies. Legally, you are allowed to dictate to your insurance company where your car is going to get repaired.
Well, my insurance said I needed to get 3 separate estimates.
Again, you don't need to get 3 estimates. Your car, it's your decision where your car goes to get repaired. We only need to do 1 estimate and then it's up to myself and the insurance engineer. I agree repair costs with the engineer on the repairs for your car, and we proceed then with the repairs to your car. Legally, you're allowed to supply them 1 estimate and stipulate to the insurance company where the car is going to be repaired, and it is very much between myself and the insurance company engineer or the independent engineer that will be working for crash services to agree repair costs on the car. The engineer will basically look at the general condition of the car, the mileage in the car, and then look at the book value in the car.
Will my car have lost any value due to the accident?
Yes, your car is going to be worth less, and what crash services certainly offer is a depreciation claim. How I would describe it is 2 cars sitting beside each other, both exact same. One has a history of damage, one doesn't have a history of damage. What one are you personally going to buy?
The one with no damage.
Of course. Well, at the end of the day, what we got to say is for your car having been damaged, your car needs a depreciation claim to compensate now for it having been damaged, and crash services will do all that for you.
Will I have to pay my insurance policy excess?
If you go down the route of going with your own insurance company, you will have to pay the excess before you take the keys away for your car. If you go down the route of crash services, there'll be no excess liable, because then they were claiming the money directly off the other party.
What about my no claims bonus? Will that be affected at all?
If you're going with crash services, it will not be affected because you're not making the claim off your own policy. Crash are taking the claim on board and processing the claim directly against the other party. If the car is off the road and not drivable, if it's going with crash services will get them in their replacement car. Very much a like for like car. If you're driving a 4-door saloon, they'll replace you with a 4-door saloon.
I'm a little bit concerned because I use my car for work and obviously it's going to be off the road to get fixed. Will I get a replacement car to do me while it's getting fixed?
If you go along with crash services, you will be in a replacement car till the claim is settled.
I've had to take time off work to come in, and there's some other expenses that I've noticed. Am I going to be able to recover these expenses?
Well, again, with crash services are very, very good that way. They look after everything for you. If you've got personal injury claims, they'll take it on for you. Depreciation, loss of earnings, they recover all that money for you. What I would try to do is to get the customer under no obligation to speak to one of the girls in crash that are very helpful and they know what to tell the customer.
So this kind of just goes through a lot of the stuff that you were talking about earlier?
Yes, it's basically 7 steps on the back of it there, and then what we do is we ring in the free phone number and one will speak to one of the staff in crash. Well, in our 15 years of using crash services, I've never had a customer come back to me and say to me, "Why did you steer me in the direction of crash services?" It's the best direction to go for the customer to be looked after the best they can be looked after.